You serious?
So there's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Right now, you're killing one with Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Producer Bill.
How's it going, Bill? You right, mate?
I'm not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, you know. Obviously, not in the studio today. I'm in a different part of the UK. You're in Kent Ends as well, aren't you?
Yeah. Whereabouts are you right now? What can you see?
I'm in Cornwall right now. So if I open the curtains, I can see a field. I can see telegraph poles. I can probably see some cows shitting in the distance because that's all cows do. I love beef, by the way, and this ain't a vegan rant. Like, I love cows, but better believe all they do is just shit. They eat grass and shit. In fact, cows are like some of the biggest donators to CO2 in the world. You know, carbon monoxide. Cow pats, cow shit. So yeah,
and they fart a lot.
They fucking fart loads, but you know what? They taste goddamn good. Yeah, I had some roast beef last night. Shit was bloody, then delicious. Do you like your steak? How'd you like your steak, Bill?
Medium well. I don't like it.
Medium
red.
well. You don't like blood in it? I love blood.
No,
in my steak.
don't like it at all.
I love cutting into it and just watching the red just drip out of it. Yeah.
I get too scared of getting ill.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've had food poisoning. I've had food poisoning once, and it wasn't from a cut of beef that was done rare. I've got to be honest with you, mate. So yeah, what worries it about you? You know, beef is safe, right? Well, at the moment in the press it is, but you know, beef isn't like you can have it rare. Is it just the idea of having it uncooked?
Yeah, it's just the fact that it's uncooked, and if it's like it's like with chicken as well. If chicken's like not cooked that well, you can get like seriously ill. So I was like, no, I'm not having any of that.
Yeah, but they're two different meats.
Like, medium well.
I'm not condoning a rare chicken breast. Yeah, that's not how I'm condoning at all. I'd never do that. But say you were like in a restaurant of who's a chef that you know is a great chef?
I just go to like main chains. I haven't been to like a quote unquote proper restaurant.
What's your favourite chain? This might be the reason you're single at the moment. What's your favourite chain, Billy?
I've been to my favourite chain is probably like that's a difficult question. Like a Harvester, maybe.
Okay. So you say a Harvester. That's like a slightly less ghetto Nando's, right?
Yeah, it's like a pub.
It's like a cross
kind of
between a pub and a
thing.
Nando's. That's what it is, yeah. So you've gone to Harvester. So if you go to Harvester and they say, look, we've got some great beef in here today, we really recommend that you have it rare. What would you say? Medium rare, at least.
I'll be like, nah, sorry, man.
All right.
I'll go without.
Fair enough. So,
or a Toby Carvery.
A carvery, yeah?
Yeah, Toby Carvery.
A Toby Carvery. What's a Toby Carvery?
Yeah, they're not bad. It's like another chain. Hopefully, I'm getting it right.
I've never heard of a Toby Carvery. So is this first date area? Is this like if I was a bird and I had massive? Well, what do you like? Do you like big eyes in a girl, Bill? What do you like? Personality?
Big eyes, yeah.
Eyes, personality.
Big eyes is
nice.
Like?
Big eyes.
Yeah,
actual eyes.
Actual eyes, not the other type of eyes.
Okay, cool. So say I was a girl that had lovely eyes, a bit of wit around me, and I accepted a first date. Where would you take me, Bill?
Like I said in a couple of episodes before, we would go bowling first off, or we'd go crazy golf, or something like that. Have a bit of fun. No, it'd be different than the rest. That's what you got to be like.
Is that what you got? Don't do cliche things like take them out for a nice slap-up meal, Bill. Is that what you're saying?
Or a drink, yeah. Let's just save that for like date 4 or 5. Don't worry about that.
All right, fair enough. This is why you're just dripping in girls, Billy. This is why you're just Billy the Kid. Anyway, yeah, so killing an hour this week. How you been killing some time this week, Bill?
I have been watching the Grand Tour. I know a couple of episodes ago, I think it might be the previous one or the one before that, we were talking about how I got a Fire Stick. So I actually got to use the Fire Stick to good use.
How's that going?
It's good. I watched the Grand Tour on it. Grand Tour is like Top Gear, the Top Gear people, but on Amazon. Yeah. And it's a really good show. It was a bit long. It was 1 hour and 10 minutes, but I think that might be just because it's the first episode. I think they got a little bit longer than usual. Mm-hmm. I think like next week it'd be like 10 minutes less. Mm-hmm. Just like how it was usually on BBC. If you watched Top Gear before, it's basically Top Gear but with a bigger budget.
So it's got a bigger, but it's bigger than Top Gear was, because Top Gear was quite a big show for the BBC.
Yeah.
What's the difference in terms of how do you know the budget's bigger? Like, what made you think, wow, they fucking dropped some money on this?
Because in the first episode, they had like a celebrity section, and they had they had two major celebrities and then one, I wouldn't say major, but it's still a celebrity nonetheless. You had Armie Hammer, the guy from The Social Network, the twins.
Yeah.
And then they had Jeremy Renner, and they had Carol Vorderman on the show. And just
Sexy
place,
Vorderman. Ooh. She's fit. She is fit.
You like a bit of a...
Sorry to digress. Carol Vorderman. Her and Davina McCall. Ooh. They're ladies that I reckon they'll teach you something. They'll teach all of us something.
Oh, yeah.
Carol Vorderman. She's the sort of woman that can like divide pie 15 times whilst doing the alphabet backwards. Do you even want to know what she's capable of in the sheets? Fuck it. Oh, I don't think I'd be ready. I'd have to just say, look, Carol, I'm not ready. Can we just have a few drinks and just talk? Because I don't think I'm ready for you. She'd kill you. And then Davina McCall. Well, you know, she just looks like she has a good time. I'd go for a drink with Davina.
You're not ready to multiply?
I don't think I'd be ready to multiply with Carol Vorderman.
There.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think I'd be ready to multiply with Carol Vorderman, but Davina McCall, yeah. I'd like to go out for a night with Davina McCall. Yeah, sometimes you just got to look. This is maybe me getting a bit older, Bill. Sometimes you just got to look at somebody and say, you know what? I can learn from you. You can teach me some stuff. I think Carol Vorderman, I'd let her teach me, but I don't think I'd be ready. But Davina McCall, I think maybe I could brace myself and be ready for her. I mean, you're a bit younger than me, Bill. Do you like the older woman yet? Are you still like into people that are just your age or you know, those Instagram models?
Yeah, man, why not?
Yeah?
Teach me a few things.
Really? Would you be up for it? How old would you go? Let's use a process of elimination. Okay, I'm going to start low. 30 years old.
Yeah, that's only 4 years older than me.
Okay. What if she's 35?
Yeah.
Okay. What if she's 37?
Yeah.
What if he's 40?
You said he. Wait, he's 40.
What if she's 40?
Yeah. Depends if they're good looking, then yeah, why not?
41?
45, and then we'll see what happens after that.
So potentially, I mean, if we're talking 50 plus, is this something that if you could keep it to yourself, would you keep it to yourself? Would you still share it with your close friends when you're having that little catch up about
with the lads?
Yeah.
50 plus, I don't know, man. I don't know. Would you?
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I would. What's the worst? What's the worst that's going to happen?
How old is Vorderman? Let's have a look.
That's what I'm Googling right. That's what I'm doing right now, Bill. You just hold tight. I'm trying to find out how old she is now, right now. Carol. Okay. Ooh. A guess, Billy. Go on, give it a guess without Googling.
48.
Nah, man, you're trying to Google it, aren't you?
No, I've got my call up instead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got my call right in front of me.
So you think she's 48? So you'd have a go, yeah? So you'd mess with her, right? She's 55.
Yeah, why
she's
not?
55, Bill.
55.
Yes.
No way.
The things she could teach me. Oh,
I might have to think
Carol
about it.
Vorderman. Fit as well.
What about McCall?
Fit. Davina McCall.
Yeah, guess.
Yeah, let's find. I'd guess. Oh man, Carol Vorderman's bottom. Amazing. Thank you, Google. Oh my lord. My lord. She's correct. Sorry, Billy, can you Google this? I'm just taking this in right now. And you listener, while Billy's Googling Davina McCall's age, if you type in Carol Vorderman, and if you're in the States, it's Carol Vorderman, Vorderman. She's got a little bit of that peach emoji going on. I'm not gonna lie. She's got it going on.
Are you on Google Images now for Carol Vorderman?
Yeah, I am. There's the one in the red dress. There's a couple in the red dress.
If you scroll down, red dress, blonde in the middle.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo! She's stacked. She's stacked. She's doing well. She's doing well. She's got booty. You can't deny the booty. Go online, Google it with us, and if you think we're wrong, tell us. But
what the fuck?
I think she's right.
Oh, that can't be real. No, that's not real.
The yellow dress one.
No, if you keep scrolling, there's one which you keep scrolling, right? You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 row down on the far left. That's not real. That's been superimposed on her. That head's been superimposed.
Oh, well, if it's fake, I'm not interested. I'm interested in the real deal out here. I'm interested in real women.
Where's
looking great at their age. And Davina McCall.
You scrolled far down.
Yeah, I know. I scrolled all over. But don't forget with Davina McCall as well. She's when she goes gym, when she's got her body on fleek, she's ripped. You know, she looks good. Anyway, how do we get to Davina and Carol Ward? So yeah, this
we're talking
show,
about Top Gear.
This new Top Gear. So basically, just to relay it to you, I know you probably know this, listener, but obviously Top Gear kind of fell apart when their main one of them. Well, should we call him the main presenter, Jeremy Clarkson? Would you call him the main presenter?
I'd say he's the main guy.
The main guy, the face of the show, slapped up a producer, which Billy thinks is fine, just for future reference, to punch up and slap up producers. Yeah. So he got fired.
I didn't say that.
And by the way, he also said some proper kind of like funky things. Like he said some things that were like there were some racist slurs that
bordering.
Went on. Yeah, there were some racist slurs that went on. But so he got kicked off the show, and obviously the show couldn't really. They tried to reboot it, and let's just say it's not doing very well. So Amazon, who make their own original programming, snapped it up and said we're going to make what's it called again? Paul? The GTR show. What's it called?
Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour, yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell I wasn't the biggest Top Gear fan. And yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, you said the budget was big. The guests, they had Jeremy Renner. So, and what else made you think it was big budget? Jeremy Renner ain't really doing it for me in terms of big budget at the moment. He was good in the Arrival film, but they used to have people like Tom Cruise. An
A-list celebrity though, isn't it?
They used to have like Tom Cruise on it though. On Top Gear.
But then, well, I'm sure they'll be able to attract him at some point. But it's just the fact that they're allowed to go to all these different locations and just take all this stuff with them. And they had $160 million for each episode. So each season. So if you divide that by 12, so do 160 divided by 12.
You can do that because that's long.
So Carol,
where's Carol when you need her? See what I mean? If Carol was wifey right now, I'll just turn and say, yo, baby, do you mind doing me the favor of dividing 160 million by 12? Okay, babe. Done.
It is 13.3. So it says 13.3 million per episode.
Carol would know about that 13.3 recurring. I'll make it worth your while. Sorry. Anyway, so 13 mil an episode. So there you go. That's cool. That's like proper big TV money. Do you feel like you got your 13 mils worth? Do you feel like you got your money's worth with regards to the Fire Stick? Because that's why you bought the Amazon Stick.
Yes, it was 30 quid. I mean, I can get Netflix on it. I can get Crossy Road on it, the app I was talking about before.
Yep.
I can get Pac-Man on it. You can get various different games. You can also use Amazon Prime Music on it.
Yep. How is Amazon Prime Music as a streaming service?
I haven't been using it. I've just been watching the videos. Have you been using? I know you've been testing the.
You know what? Before we talk about it, I want to give it a bit more testing.
No, okay, I'll keep that secret for a little while. Yeah.
Oh no, we can throw it actually. Yeah, I've been fucking with that with the Amazon Echo. So I want to give it a couple more. I should have brought it to Cornwall with me actually. If I'm honest, I'm in this house now and we've got Wi-Fi and I bought the PS4, and I didn't bring the Amazon Echo. I should have put it in the car and drove it down here with me, man. But yeah, you felt like you got. So yeah, what sort of stunts did we see? There you go. Before we wrap this, what sort of stunts did you see in Grand Tour?
Well, they didn't do many stunts this week because I think this was like an ease into the episode, into the seasons. But they showed a short montage of the things that's coming up, and boy, did they destroy some cars.
So 1 second, in this episode, they showed you Jeremy Renner and a montage, but there must have been other stuff in there as well that was like car related, like testing and stuff.
Yeah, they tested 3 supercars.
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm yawning.
I'm sorry,
I
Bill.
was up late last night.
Are we boring you?
No, I was up late last night.
Okay,
Sorry.
Cool. All right, yeah, go on.
Yep, they've done their version of the news, quote unquote the news.
Yeah.
Because legally they're not allowed to call it the news.
Yeah.
Because of BBC.
Yeah.
Because
of the BBC. Of course they can call it the news. It's not because of the BBC that they can't call it the news.
The news has been the news. The feature called The News on Top Gear is copyrighted by the BBC, so they can't use it.
Right, okay, all right, cool. All right, so so they called it, what they,
That's
so
the
they had
same
a feature
reason
on Top
why
Gear
they
called
can't
The News. Right.
Yep, and they can't use it. Same reason they can't use star in a fast car or something, because again, that's been copyrighted. They can't use that.
Okay,
there was a few little digs into their old show as well.
Yeah, what do they say?
For example, do you know you got Gambon?
Yeah.
On Top Gear.
But please explain that to
on the grand.
Should in case they're not a viewer of Top Gear B.
Okay, so Gambon is a corner on the Top Gear track. So in England,
have their own track.
This corner was just like a regular track.
Yep.
Until Gambon, what's his first name? Do you know what's the fella's first name? Do you know his first name?
If I'm honest, Billy, I don't know. You know.
You don't know. Okay, so this person called Gambon,
Michael Gambon,
he went round this possibly.
Yeah.
But he went round the corner of this track and he flipped the car upside down, and ever since then, that corner has been called Gambon.
Rightly so. Rightly fucking so.
So in Grand Tour, they have a corner on it, and by the side of their track, they've got like a signage that says "Your name here." So it's quite a sharp corner as well. So they're waiting for someone to crash it so they can put that in.
So
there's a few little digs.
Okay, cool. So that's it. That's so. So do you feel like it's going to be something that's going to be as epic as Top Gear, or is this just for Top Gear fans and petrol heads alike?
I think if you love Top Gear before, then you know what you're in for.
Yeah.
So you're in for like the silly jokes and the things that Jeremy says. Jeremy just being Jeremy, and just it's not like a motoring show. It's more of like an entertainment show. And if you're aware of what Top Gear used to be like, then you'll be in for a treat. If you're going in with fresh eyes, I would say it's either you love it or you hate it kind of thing.
Marmite, like Marmite or Vegemite in Australia.
Now, if you watch it before, you'll like it, you'll love it. If you didn't really like Top Gear before and they got on your nerves a little bit, then I don't think it'd be for you. But I reckon it'll get it. The reviews I've seen online, it is like that. It's like 50-50. It's generally more positive, but there is like a few we didn't like it kind of thing. But it is generally positive, so I would suggest giving it a look. I would give it 4 out of 5 because I would like to give it 5 out of 5, but we don't give things 5 out of 5 here unless they're like exceptional.
Okay, so it was very good, but it wasn't exceptional. Bill, is that what you're saying?
No, no. Yeah. It was good. I wouldn't call it a smash, but it is 4 out of 5. A solid 4 out of 5.
All right. And what do you think is going to happen to Top Gear on the Beeb now?
Personally, I reckon Matt LeBlanc's going to take over. He's going to be the main host because when I watched, I did watch all of the old episodes of the new Top Gear, and I'm going to say I enjoyed it more when Matt LeBlanc was presenting. I just didn't like Chris Evans. I found Chris Evans a bit annoying, whereas Matt LeBlanc was more. He understood the dry humour. He made me laugh a bit more than Chris Evans did. It was just. I could relate to him more than I could Chris Evans. Chris Evans just was a bit too much for me. He's a bit more too hyper and excited.
All right.
And a few of the sections just didn't work. Like the celebrity bit where they got each celebrity to read something off the auto cue, each other's parts. It was just like, it's just cringeworthy. So I reckon Matt LeBlanc will take over and they'll try and do something with it.
All right, Bill. All right. Good one. All right, I might give it a watch. If I'm honest, I got to be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I wasn't like that with Top Gear anyway. If it came on, I'd watch it. I wasn't like, let me pause everything I'm doing to make sure that I download that show. I'd rather watch stuff. This is just me personally. I like stuff that's a little bit sci-fi and all that sort of stuff. So I'd pick like Westworld over flipping, which I'm watching the shit out of at the moment, over Top Gear. But that's just a difference of show liking. Do you know what I mean? It's a difference of sort of style of show that you watch.
Yeah.
By the way, Bill, Westworld. Have you been watching any of that?
No, I don't know. What program is it on? Is it on Sky Atlantic?
Sky Atlantic is this show about it's set in the future, about people being able to create androids that look human-like, place these androids into a world that they've designed, and people go and visit there and have some fun with them. So in Westworld, somebody's built a theme park, which is, and by the way, this is based on a film which came out in 1974, which I've watched as well, which I actually like the original film. It was mad. If you watch it now, you probably think it's shitty, but I kind of like old school sci-fi shit. It was kind of good at the time. Look at the graphics now; they're laughable. Snapchat could probably do a better job at special effects with it now. But when I watched this version of Westworld, they've got androids. Somebody's created it's Anthony Hopkins, I think it is. It's Anthony Hopkins?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Anthony Hopkins. He created a Western version of a world. So you go there and you like fucking, drink hard liquor, shoot up people, bang prostitutes, whatever. But within that story, there's a whole situation between the people that are running the park. There's like different teams of people like security and developers. There's situations between them. Moral situations. There's history in the park owners, which is starting to develop now, and there's a situation it's mimicking something from the original film, but there's a situation happening with these androids who have been abused and used for years, and like something's starting to occur. So I really like it. It's well up my street, innit? Because it's like flipping. I reckon it's feasible. But yeah, so I'm loving it at the moment, man. Some great fucking acting in there. And there's a geezer in it who's he's a sick actor, but he's in Casino Royale. What else is he in? Oh, I've got he is such a sick actor. Whenever he's in something, I'm like, it's like when Tom Hanks is in a film, I'm kind of just drawn to it. Westworld. Oh, sorry, the original was out in 1973. Close though, innit? Close, Bill. His name is it Jeffrey Wright? It's this Cornish Wi-Fi, bruv. This Cornish, you still there, Bill? Yeah, that's it, Jeffrey Wright.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just listening to you.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright. He is such a sick actor. He's like the guy in Casino Royale who helps out Bond. He's also in Source Code. What else is he in? The Hunger Games. Plays a sick character in the Hunger Games as well. So yeah, well worth checking it out.
He's a big actor.
So that's the TV. Yeah, I think he's a really good actor. So that's the kind of TV I've been watching, man. If you want to go TV bit for TV bit, Bill. Excuse me.
I would go and watch it, but it's just like finding the time as well. And I didn't even know it was on Sky. I thought it was still in America. I thought it was yet to come over here.
Yes.
I mean, that's why I prefer like Netflix and Amazon for these Netflix originals and Amazon originals.
Yeah.
You can just watch them whenever you want.
Yeah, you're right. It would have been good to binge watch through all of them, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because I've got a life to live, man. I can't be watching 15 episodes that are an hour long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got shit to do. But
is it available on Sky Go?
It's available on Sky Go. It's available if you've got a Sky subscription and you can watch back. You can watch it back and it's it's good. And you know what? It's good. It's a Sky original as well. And I've got to say, I can't believe I'm saying this, Bill, but apart from Luther, which kicks ass on the BBC, I've got to say 2016 and 15 for me have been all about Netflix originals, Amazon originals, and fucking Sky originals, bruv. Like, never used to be that way, I swear the BBC used to make some of the best content, but it looks like these commercial people have really got what's going on. Do you know what I mean? They got money, they got fucking, like you said, Amazon 30 million an episode. Yeah?
It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Anyway, I suppose that kind of wraps up this episode. There's plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. I've been Marcus Bronzy.
And I've been producer Bill.
Yeah. And there's plenty of ways to kill time out there. Thank you for killing some time with us. Cheers.